Hello guys, welcome once again to Soundcheck Studio GH. My name is Kenneth, and today I'm here to run test on this DSP called DBX Driverack PA. Okay, most of us have been using DBX DSPs. Okay, so today I have here the PA2 DBX Driverack PA2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run measurements on this DSP to see whatever we think is doing, is it true? If yes, then we will all know. Okay, by the way, Facebook is not allowing me to post my links to Facebook again. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please, I'm giving you this second, just hit on the subscribe button, because I won't be able to share this link on Facebook again. So if you subscribe and you ring the bell, you will get anything I will do here. Okay, thank you. So let's start. I will go to my measurement software and I'll start my pink noise. And right now, let's see the time it takes this DSP, the latency system in it. It is digital, so yes, of course, you have some latency issue in this DBX Driverack PA. Okay, so let's check. Okay, so I have here 1.85 milliseconds. Okay, you can look up there. It's 1.85 milliseconds. Okay, this is the latency in the DBX Driverack itself, right? So due to some processing and stuffs, this adds up 1.85 milliseconds. Okay, and I don't know, for some reason I'm having a little weird phase here in my higher frequencies, but I don't think it will be a problem. And you see we have some a little bit too here at the down, but meanwhile I'm on time. Okay, I'm on time. Okay, I'm on time. So let's check again. Yes, 0 milliseconds. I'm on time. Let's zoom in. Yeah, I'm on time. So I don't know the reason why I have this here. Okay, so let's check the magnitude. You see it is very flat. Okay, because the crossover is flat, right? Good. So I'll open this. This software is connected to my my DBX Driverack PA2 hardware. Okay, so right now let's check the crossover. Okay, so the low, there's it. Let me unlock it, and let's do a high pass filter. Okay, so let's do a high pass filter, and I will change the slope. Okay, you right now, let's see it here. You see, sorry, on the lows. So let's do a high pass filter. Oh, sorry, a high pass filter on the low. So this is the low. I'm working with the low here. Okay, so this high pass is at 100 and okay, let's say 120 hertz. Okay, so it starts at 120. Let's see 120. And yes, it goes off to here. But what if let's try to change filters. Okay, let's try to change filters so that we will know exactly what we are doing. So okay, right now it's on Butterworth, 6 dB of octave. Let's use, I think, 12 dB of octave, and you see it changes. Okay, it is now becoming like steep. Okay, so let's try again with Butterworth of 18 dB of octave, and yes, of course, you see another change again, another change. Okay, let's go again. Butterworth of 24 dB, and yes, of course, again. But if you see here, the more I'm adding the slopes, the more I'm changing the slopes, the more the phase changes. Okay, this is digital 10. Okay, so let's check again. Sorry, let's go to 30 dB of octaves, and yeah, still sloping. Okay, let's check again. We are 30, so let's do 36. Okay, 36 just added a little bit of seepiness in it. Okay, just added a little bit of it. And let's check 42 dB of octave, and that also added a little bit. Okay, so the more you increase your filters numbers, the more steeper it becomes. So if you don't know anything about it, I think this is advantage for you to know. Okay, so there's it. This is 48 dB of octave. Okay, and they are the same. Okay, so let's capture this. This is Butterworth 48 dB. I want to know if link rate Raleigh and Butterworth, are they the same in phase? So let's select link rate Raleigh 48 dB. You see, we are on the same frequency. I haven't changed the frequency, but let me change the color for the one I captured of the Butterworth so that you can see it's. Let's use this green. Okay, so you see the live measurement one is a white. Okay, it's a white one. Then the green one is the one I just captured. Okay, the green one. So you see there's a little bit of the link rate Raleigh is a little bit of seepier than the Butterworth, and it shifts to higher frequency a little bit. Okay, it shifts forward a little bit, although they are the same slopes, but it shifts a little bit, right? So you see these two cannot be the same. Okay, so let me capture this link rate to Raleigh to 48, then let's check the bezel. So like LR 48. Okay, I've captured this one too. So let's check bezel to know the difference between these filters. Okay, okay, we don't have bezel in this. Oh wow, but we have bezel in 260 PA plus. Okay, although I haven't used bezel filters before, so I think it's cool. So at least we have been able to compare the two, that is the Butterworth and the link rate Raleigh. So if you check the two, the Butterworth is the green and the link rate Raleigh is the red one that slopes down here. Let me bring it up. Is this one? This is the link rate Raleigh, and the green one is the Butterworth. Okay, so a little bit of shift in these two filters, although they are doing the same thing. Okay, so let's check one thing again, and that would be this this DSP gives you a delay. Okay, so let's try the delay. That's it says totally about the delay milliseconds it has. Let's check if it's true. So it says it have 10 milliseconds of delay. You can look at where my mouse is. 10 milliseconds of delay. So let's check if it is true. Okay, but remember this DSP itself add 1.85 milliseconds. So if this DSP says you can delay its output 10 milliseconds, meaning if we add 1.85 milliseconds to 10 milliseconds, it will be 11.85 milliseconds. Okay, so I'm turning the delay on, then we see. Now I'm going to hide the trace I captured, then so let's go and check the delay if it's on. Oh, sorry, I'm doing it on my highs, so I'm doing it on the low because I'm using the low, and I'll turn it on. And yes, of course, you see right now I have pretty bad coherence and phase because we are not in sync. Okay, so I will find the time, and yes, of course, we are already having 1.85 milliseconds. That is the latency itself within the DSP, and right now the output delay gives you 10 milliseconds. So 10 plus 1.8 milliseconds will be 11.85 milliseconds. So yes, of course, the number of delay this DSP says is doing is true because it says it's 10 milliseconds. Okay, and we added this 1.85 milliseconds in the system, and yes, of course, we are at 11.85. so meaning yes, of course, it is doing what it says it is doing. Okay, so you can trust it's about your using it to delay your system. Okay, all right, so what else should we do? Let me turn this off, then let me synchronize my software again. All right, so I'm back to 1.85 because I've turned off the delay. Okay, what else should we do? Let's check the parametric EQ. Okay, so let me select 1K of frequency, then I'll turn it down, then yes, of course, it is there, it's at 1K. Okay, and roughly it reads negative 7.61, negative 7.62 dB in my software. Okay, so let's see the amounts I cut in here, and you see it's negative. Look at where my mouse is. It's at negative 7.5 dB. Okay, negative 7.5 dB, and yes, of course, my measurement says negative 7.6, negative 7.2. yes, of course. Okay, so they are accurate. Okay, so let's see the wideness of this. Okay, let me turn off the high pass we did, so you can understand understand it very well. Okay, so I've turned off the high pass, and let's see for the parametric EQ the wideness. Okay, so you see it starts here. Okay, roughly let's say 200. Okay, although 200 it goes a little bit, but let's say it's at 200, and here let's say it's at 5K, but you say it goes up a little bit. Okay, so let's check 205K. So this is 200. Okay, and you see it goes up a little bit. Okay, there's a little bit of slope going upward, and this one too was at which frequency? At 5K. We use 5K to do reference, so let's check 5K, and you see yes, of course, we have a little slope to going to the higher frequencies. Okay, so yes, of course, what the parametric EQ says is doing true is true, right? It's true. So let's do a rough this here. Let's add another filter, and this will be like here, this comes here. Let's add another one here. Let's add another one here. Okay, this is what the DBX Driverack itself used to do adverts, something like this. Okay, so yes, of course, and it's doing everything we did there. Okay, so when you check the face, we were boosting this here, boosting here, cuts here, boost. Okay, so it's the same thing. You can just look at it here. Okay, you can just look at it here. Okay, or we can do something like this so you get to know it more. Let's do this one like this one up, this one down, and let's delete this 3. Okay, let's delete this 3 so it will be out, then you understand it very well. Okay, so then I have this 1 2 here, and yes, of course I'm doing something like a sine wave, or yes, so from here travels up here, then comes back down again, then it goes up again. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to do. So there's it, and you can see the phase plot here. Look at where my mouse is. It is very like just like what you are doing. Okay, right, so let's reset the parametric EQ, because we have gotten to know the parametric EQ is doing what it says it's doing. Okay, right, so what else should we check again? What else? Okay, let's check if this this shelf, low shelf and high shelf too, is on its accurate thing that we can trust. Okay, so let me put this at 2K, then I'll do this high shelf, and let's boost. Sorry, come on. So yes, of course I started at 2K. This is 2K, and as it rise a little bit to the top. Okay, a little bit to the top. So let's see, this is 2K, right? But you see there's a slope beneath it. Okay, so this is you can control this with your bandwidth, okay, or with your slope. Okay, so let's do this to be steepy, and the more you go, the more it comes down here. So let's check, and yes, of course, okay, it is doing what it says it's doing. Look here, it will fall in the higher frequency, and it's as a dip here in this frequency. So let's check again, and you see it's the same thing. What if we change the slope? Let it be a little bit sexy like this, then now you check, and yes, of course, that's it. Okay, it's the same thing, okay. All right, should we try the low shelf too? Okay, yes, maybe let's try the low shelf. So let's change this to low shelf. So I'm boosting this low shelf at 2K, okay, at 8.9 dB, and yes, low shelf at 2K started here. This is 2K, then it will rise to all these frequencies. Okay, and to my measurement, what I'm seeing here is 8.5 sorry, 8.88, 8.89, 8.9. okay, you can see the dB reading up there, 8.89, 8.9. so let's see the amount I boosted here, and this 8.9 dB. Look at where my mouse cursor is, 8.9 dB. So yes, of course, it's on point. Okay, it's on point. So let me bring this down no. to 0, then I'll turn it off. What else should we check? The graphic EQ, let's turn it on. I'm using this center frequency of 1K. I'll boost it. Yeah, so I have boosted this, and let's check. Yes, of course. Okay, this is 1K frequency. This is one slider of the graphic EQ, 1K. okay, this is just only one slide. Okay, of this 1k I just boosted. So let's see if we turn another one here. Let's leave these two frequencies here and let's boost 500, the same frequency, and let's see what happens. And you see, although you think you'll be boosting just 1k and 500 is boosted the way I want it, 1k is boosted the way I want it, but you see there's a little bit of rise in this certain frequencies. So this is the reason why I don't like using graphic EQ, okay? But I'm not saying it is bad, okay? This is the reason why. And you see the brokenness in phase, okay? Look at where my mask is. Okay, all right. So I think we have tested the graphic EQ too. So okay, let's say some people will be doing something like, let me bring this down. You cut your 1k, you cut something like this, like a little. You cut 1k and you boost your low ends for some hi-fi. That is 40, 55, 63, 80 and 100. You boost something like this and you boost your high frequency. That's what some people have been doing, okay? And they will boost the highs. Right, let's see. Okay, 20k, I don't think they will boost it. So this is actually what you'll be doing here. Okay, so the more you boost, the more it will rise. And you see, this is like I don't know how to explain. It's like a box, or I don't know. Okay, so that's it. What else should we check in this DSP? Okay, I think let's check the input delay too, but before that, let's turn off the graphic EQ. Okay, I've turned off the EQ and it is flat. So let's check the graphic. Let's check the input delay. Okay, so this also says it gives you 100 milliseconds of delay in the input. So let me turn it on, and yes, of course, so right now I'm on 1.85 milliseconds, remember. So I'm turning it on, then we will see it says 100. So wait, 0, then let's find it. Of course, so right now I'm at 101.85. okay, that's it, 101.85, meaning that this Driverack input gives me 100 milliseconds of delay. Okay, 100 milliseconds of delay, which is I think 114.83 feet. When I convert the milliseconds to feet, it is 114.83 feet, which is very long. That is for the input. So I think this will help in terms of doing delay towers. Okay, you can delay your input because the output gives you only 10 milliseconds. So you can use your input to do to do much delay in the system, okay, because it gives you about 114 feet, which is kind of cool. Okay, so let's turn the input delay off. Let's synchronize Smaart again. Okay, so what else should we check? Okay, home, blah 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 blah. Okay, let's do something here. Let's say I'm doing high pass and low pass crossing for my speakers. Then let's see what happens. So let's do this at 81 Hz. Okay, This is 81.1, and I'm using Butterworth octave 2048. Okay, so let's see the 48. Okay, so okay, so let's capture this to be tops. Okay, then I'll use the same side to capture the lows at 81. So this will go all the way up. This will come to 81. This will come to 81.1. 81.3. Okay, let's do these two at Butterworth of 48, because remember we're using 48, and remember your subwoofers, they can't go all the way to 20 Hz. So I think most of them work at 30 Hz or 31. So both of them should be at nameplate relay of 48. Okay, so and this is what you get. Okay, so this one is subs. Let me hide the measurements, and you see after you have crossed over your speakers, always I say this, the moment you do, you see where my mouse is, there is a dip here. You see this rolls off a little bit, and the subwoofer will also rolls off here, and there's a little bit, so they won't be in phase. Okay, they won't be in phase. Okay, and I've tried saying this a whole lot, so there's a whole lot to this, and this is what this measurement software comes in for me to fix the phasing issues between my speaker cabinets. Okay, so that's it. So I've given you a brief example on how the crossover system also work, and they are the same. Let's see the center frequency, that is 81.1. so that's it. Look up there where the number is, and you see it's 81.1. okay, so what if let's say right down there, I know in phase, so let's check the polarity in this DBX Driverack. We are on the low, and we can go to the, where can I even see this? Okay, there's a polarity invert. So let's run this, and let's check the polarity invert. Look at the white traces here. Okay, the white traces at the top here, and I'm going to invert the polarity to see if the phase will change, to see if the polarity is doing what it says it's doing. So I'm inverting it. Sorry, it is locked once again. Okay, so I'm inverting the polarity. Okay, right now I've inverted the polarity, and you see the white things here changed. Okay, let me go to normal. When I do this, you see it changes the phase. Okay, so there's it. So meaning the polarity switch in this also works 100% as we are expecting it to see. Okay, because you see it's not really out of phase 180 degrees. Okay, so they won't be that equal. But what if you try to delay the sub, okay, to be in phase? So right now I'm in phase at the crossover region. Okay, but not all these frequencies, it is not part. Okay, so we have a trick to this. I think it will be for another video. Okay, so let me turn this off. What else should we check? I think that's all we can do with this measurement software. We can't check the limiter, we can't check the compressor, we can't check the I don't know if we can check this. I don't think so. I don't think so. If we can use this to, to calculate for this. Okay, so I don't think so. I don't think it will work. Okay, because I'll need to place microphone there, and feedback something will ring. Then this will start notching things. Okay. So right now I think you have a brief overview about the DSP, what it says it is doing. Okay, I don't know if there's something I didn't do. I don't remember. Okay, but if there's something like that, please forgive me. Okay, so as I said, this DBX Driverack add 1.8 milliseconds, 1.85 milliseconds, and the graphic EQ says what it's doing, the parametric EQ says what it's doing, the delay in it says what it's doing, and yes, of course, everything says what it's doing. Okay, which makes this DBX Driverack, I think, on point. Okay guys, this is your guys sound check studio once again. Should in case you want me to visit your church, your venue, any place at all, so I will help tune your system to face issues like this. Okay, you can contact me, or if you want me to for your program, you can contact me as well. My number is +233 574 40 74 47. Should in case you want someone to teach you, I'm here. I do online classes. Okay, so no matter where you are, we do online classes. Okay, yes, by via video call. You can contact me. Once again, if you have not subscribed to my page, please do, because I don't have access, okay, in Facebook for sharing links again. So just subscribe, then hit the bell icon so you get notification in case I post video like this. Okay, thank you once again for watching. Goodbye.